Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Crafty Beer Reviews. Today is Halloween, so I thought I needed to review a special beer that would fit the occasion. So today I will be reviewing Avery Rumpkin, and this is the 2014 batch. At time of recording, this has about 14 months of age on it, and I gotta give a big shout out to Nathan Reed for hooking me up with this beer, because there is no way this is making it into Ohio. So by now you guys know about this beer. This is just a gigantic pumpkin beer, as the name would suggest. They are aging this one for 6 months in rum barrels, and they are using nutmeg, cinnamon, and ginger for the spice edition. Pretty cool stuff. Of course, they're also using pumpkins, but yeah, I didn't intentionally age this one. I actually got it from Nathan last year, and it's just, you beer reviewers know, your queue kind of builds up, and your beer collection builds up, and one thing leads to another, but yeah, ended up being 1 full year in the cellar, so let's go ahead and take our first sniff. Whoa, that smells really sweet, oh my god. Whew, smells sweet and it smells boozy. Definitely in that rum characteristic, there's this molasses character. Definitely some caramel, some toffee, just kind of this sugary note. A lot of boozy notes in there too. For being a year old already, that kind of surprises me, so I wonder how boozy this thing is fresh. I'm getting a little bit of like an oaky tannic note, a little bit of vanilla in there too. Not picking up on the pumpkin too much. Of course, that's probably faded. I'm getting some subtle spices in there. I can't, specifically say, oh, that's definitely ginger or this and that, but there's definitely kind of some spice notes in there. But yeah, the predominant notes are just a big malty sweetness, alcohol, and rum. That is absolutely crazy. Yeah, absolutely ridiculous. I just was able to try basically 2 sips of the 2015 Rumpkin a few days ago, and from just 2 sips I could tell that was huge. I couldn't really tell you a lot about it. I'm not going to be able to do a big comparison, but cool stuff. Let's go ahead and take our first sip. Woo! Wow. Yeah, that follows the aroma pretty well. Damn. Up front, it is really sweet. Rum, lots of caramel, molasses, toffee. Wow, that's really crazy. On the back end, though, I almost pick up on like some subtle dark fruit notes. Nothing specific, but it's just kind of this rum-covered dark fruit kind of character in the back end. A little bit of like this lingering sweetness. It kind of comes across as like a bit of a vanilla sweetness, but wow, that is syrupy. It is definitely boozy. That almost 17% hits you square in the chest. I couldn't really taste it too much, but you get this huge warmth. Crazy. Second sip, more molasses, caramel, toffee, rum. Definitely getting a little bit of an actual kind of like pumpkin pie thing going on. Mild pumpkin flavor, a little bit of like a cinnamon kind of note in there. Definitely some pumpkin pie spices. Definitely a little bit more vanilla. Not really picking up on the oak. I did get it a little bit in the nose, but I'm not getting it in the taste. But this is a big, burly, boozy beer. This is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, it's sugary, it's sweet, it's really hot. I had 2 sips of, and I mean literally 2 sips of the 2015. I remember it not being quite as sweet, but then again, I also wasn't able to really contemplate it as much. Don't know exactly how it is fresh, getting through a full pour or anything, but wow, this has not done anything for the sweetness nor the alcohol content, aging it for a year. It's got a medium body. It's got a really kind of coating, syrupy, just a really thick kind of, feel on my lips, the mouth feel. It's pretty thick. It's a very thick beer, very syrupy, very sweet. Tons of like the sticky glaze on my lips. Absolutely insane. Definitely the craziest pumpkin beer I have had to date. So, in terms of a rating, guys, I'm going with an 8.7 out of 10. I think for what they were going for, it's good. It's definitely good, but for me, it's too boozy, it's too sweet. I would like to try this one fresh just to see. I mean, of course, I'm expecting to be boozy and sweet then, but yeah, year didn't do much for that alcohol. It's very syrupy. You know, there's a lot of these molasses, caramel, just these dark, sweet malts. The rum's in there for sure. The pumpkin and the pumpkin pie spices are very, very mild at this point, so it's an interesting beer. I was actually supposed to have a couple friends come over and split this. That didn't end up happening. I'm not sure whether I can get through a full glass, but I think Avery nailed what they were looking for. And again, I'd like to try this one fresh. So if you guys have tried it, fresh, aged, whatever, please leave me a comment. I would be very interested to hear it. Remember, I hope whatever you're doing involves good craft beer. Please remember to rate, like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. I hope you guys have a safe and happy Halloween. See you later.